Hi, I'm Willy Bearden. Welcome to Dialogue. Today it brings me great pleasure to take you on a little trip. And we're going to start kind of on the Mississippi River and then imagine going to the Mersey River in Liverpool, England, and then back to the Mississippi River in Memphis. And we're going to talk about the music that took that very trip. The music that the British invasion brought us in the 1960s. Today, my guests are Jeffrey and the Pacemakers, and I'm so glad to have you guys here. Thanks so much for being here. This is great.
Thanks for having us.
This is, I was telling you earlier, this is my Dick Clark moment because, folks, stick around. We're going to do a short interview, but then we're going to have some dancers come on. We're going to hear a lot of music. We're going to have a lot of fun here in the studio today. So I'm going to do my best Dick Clark, and instead of being from Philadelphia or L.A., this is live from Memphis. So guys, tell me about how did the idea come about to kind of reimagine this music, and did you reimagine it?
Well, we kind of stick to the record, so to speak. And some songs we do make our own, but 10 years ago, which October is going to be our birthday. It is our birthday. 10 years old, and I was messing around with a bunch of songs, and I was thinking of all the songs that made me want to be a musician. So I started working those up, and 10 years ago we were playing at the Buccaneer just for fun, and slowly but surely we found Robert, Rick, and Danny, and I thought these are the guys, and we're basically playing the music that made us all want to be musicians,
right,
to start with. So.
Wow. How old were you when the Beatles hit Ed Sullivan?
9 years old.
9 years old. Okay.
9 years old.
Yeah. I think I was 14. It changed my life. I think it changed everybody's life.
I turned to my dad and I said, I want a guitar.
Really?
Yeah. And he got me an old cheap acoustic and said, you learn to play a song, I'll get you an electric. So I learned Twist and Shout pretty quick.
Wow.
Got the electric guitar, and he said it's the worst thing he ever bought in his life.
I think probably lots of parents thought that. You know, it really did change everything. Robert, did the Beatles make you start playing drums?
Yeah, it sure did. And my dad, that's funny, it was my dad's birthday, that 9th of February, and I made him watch with me, and he said, well, I'll buy you every record they make if you won't watch Dobie Gillis when I'm at the house.
Did he have a problem with Maynard G. Krebs?
Yeah, something about the whole show just didn't work for him. But so I held him to that.
That's wild. So what was the first set of drums you got?
Oh, gosh. Well, my first set was very much like this, a Ludwig Black Oyster Ringo kit. I used to say, tell me what your first kit was. I'll tell you who your favorite band, who your hero was. Yeah. And that was it. I followed this band, a Memphis band called The Sands, around at the time. And I learned all that, because they were doing a lot of Beatles stuff and kind of British invasion type stuff. And I learned it all on maracas and tambourine with this vision that when they need a guy, I know these songs. You know?
Right.
Well, their drummer got drafted to go to Vietnam. Mom was going to sell his drums, and I got the drums, and it was identical to a Ringo kit, and that was it.
Wow.
So I was really lucky. I had a snare drum and a little cymbal attached to start with, and was banging along with records, and then that was the first kit I ever had.
Wow. That's amazing. Well, let's move on down the line. Rick, how did you, was it the bass guitar that captured your imagination?
Oh, no.
Okay,
all
right.
No, as a matter of fact, I'm a guitar player by trade.
Okay.
And Lamar Caldwell started teaching me to play guitar in 1967, and that was right as Jimi Hendrix busted out, and I was like, yes, that's who I want to be. In fact, he came to me and he goes, do you even know who Jimi Hendrix is? And I went, no. He said, well, he's about to probably become one of your best friends. And I was like,
really?
well, okay. And Lamar, he was about 6 or 7 years older than me, and him and Greg Hood and Wayne Jackson and a bunch of people in the neighborhood had a little band together, 5-piece band, I'm sorry. And they played at my 10th birthday.
Oh, really?
10th birthday party,
Wow.
yeah. And my mother approached him then because I actually started trying to play the guitar when I was 8 years old, and my cousin Randy, who was 4 years older than me, he had a not so tender way of teaching you. And so one night he taught me Pipeline and Wipeout on the guitar, and before I knew any chords or anything, and he started trying to show me whatever the third song was, and I didn't catch it as quick as he thought I ought to, and he slapped me off of his bed.
Oh,
and I was like, yeah, okay, time, we're done. I don't
Right.
want to be a guitar player.
Wow.
And so then, one thing led to another, and like I said, I used to hide in the bushes out in Fraser at Lamar Caldwell's house, and him and Greg Hood and some of the Wayne and some of those guys would rehearse, and me and all my friends would just listen, And one night he comes out there on the porch and he goes, "Hey," he goes, "Man, get out of my bushes." He goes, "You're going to make my mother mad anyway. Come on in the house."
Wow.
And so from there I was totally enthralled, and my mom and dad, I ran with Lamar's younger brother, Daryl, for a long time. And Daryl was down at the house one night, and my mother approaches him. He goes, "Listen, I need for your brother Lamar to call me or come down to the house or something, because I want to talk to him about teaching Ricky to play the guitar."
Wow.
And the rest is history. I mean, pretty
Yeah.
much.
So it's all his fault.
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, you know what? I just think these this kind of lifelong obsession to do that. I mean, it's every. I think everybody has a great story. My brother's college roommate was in a band in Jackson, Mississippi called the Red Counts, and when I was 10, they snuck me in the bass drum case,
Oh,
and I
yes.
got to hear them. And they let me stay up till midnight that night. I was gone. I mean, that was my point. That was my tipping point. So Danny Umphris here, folks. Danny, how about you? What was your first taste?
Well, by the time the Beatles came on the Ed Sullivan Show, I had been to a couple of concerts. My dad took me to see Jerry Lee Lewis on a flatbed truck when I was about 6 years old. And then right after that, I remember we saw Chet Atkins at Ellis Auditorium.
Yeah.
And there was when the Beatles came on, there was an old guitar that was my dad's. He knew a couple of chords, not many. It was an old Silvertone guitar. I've still got it. And the last time I restrung it, I think the strings cost twice as much as the guitar originally cost.
Yeah.
And anyway, it was a booger to play too. I mean, it had an axe handle for a neck. And I started messing around with it, and my dad showed me a little, and then another fella for about 2 or 3 weeks showed me a little, and then me and my cousin, Jerry Umphris, we sat down and we're going to figure out how to do this, and that's the way it started.
Wow. Wow. So the British invasion changed everything. So I know lots of people come to see y'all play. Every time you play, you pack a house.
And we're very thankful.
And I
Yes, we are.
understand
Thank all of y'all that do.
Well,
come down.
and Lafayette's, I hear y'all are booked for a solid year
Yes,
on Sunday
yes, we are.
afternoons
This
at
is
Lafayette.
a big thing.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
They don't do that normally, right? But they know you guys can bring a big crowd, and it really must be a lot of fun. What's kind of the criteria for choosing a song that goes in the set?
Pretty much if it was a hit on the radio, if we heard it on our transistor radios between 64 and 67, and the band was from Britain, we do it. We can probably do it if 3 of us know it. The other one's about to learn it.
Yep.
jump in and hang on.
We do add some birds because we like them quite a bit.
Right.
Some Beau Brummels, and we do I Don't Believe by the Guillotines.
Right.
So
Cool.
it's probably 95% British.
Yeah.
And then the rest is just songs that we like from the
Oh, that's great. Well, listen, let's talk about it because we're going to wrap up here in just a minute. But let's talk about some of these instruments we're going to see while y'all are playing. Tell us about some guitars. Danny, tell us about some of your guitars over there. And will you play every one of these? Not at the same time, I understand.
Not at the
but will
same
you play?
time. Sometimes, depending on what songs we play, because each has a different, unique sound to the song.
Right.
You'll see me playing it's a 1991 or 92 copy of a 1963 Rickenbacker 360 12-string. That was the they call it the Hard Day's Night 12-string. Is exactly that was the one that George Harrison played in that. And also I've got a 67 Country Gentleman that it actually belongs to Rick's friend that he's talking about, or all of our friends, Lamar Caldwell. And then I've got a 1967 Gretsch Tennessee, and both of those were George Harrison's signature guitars. And I've had the 67 Tennessean since 1967.
Wow.
Yes.
But then I've got a 67 Vox 12 string. If I break a string on the Rickenbacker, we found out a couple of times that Rickenbacker is German for will not stay in tune if you've only got 11 strings on it. So I just pick up another one then.
Yeah.
And then a copy of a 54 Strat.
That's very cool. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing all those. And Jeff, what have you got? Jeff, you are a lefty. So
lefty.
how hard is it to find left-handed guitars?
It's very hard, as I found out when I met Rick, and I joined the crime back in 1980. When I found out he was left-handed, I was thrilled.
Yeah.
But I've got a Rickenbacker 330 left-handed. I've got a Phantom 6-string teardrop guitar.
Wow.
And I have the Epiphone Casino. And of course, we all use Vox amps.
Yeah.
And a lot of the musicians who come to see us, they go, "Wow, you guys really got the tone." And I mean, if we're going to do this, we might as well do it right. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. All right, let's talk about the drums. Is that a Ringo setup there, Robert?
Yeah, those are 65 Ludwigs.
Wow.
The sizes are different from most of the kits that came out during that age, were a little bit larger drums. The first kit that Ringo played on Ed Sullivan was this size kit, smaller bass drum and all.
Yeah.
I still sit up kind of tall on the kit. Ringo sat up tall basically because Brian Epstein said, "You've got to be up higher so everyone can see you along with the rest of the group."
Sure.
So he got the small drums and the tall stool, and there you go. That's pretty much what I play. I have other drums, of course, and have played some different kits along the way. And in fact, one night brought a different kit with this band, thinking, well, we're doing this big show, I'll bring these really nice, modern, big, and Rick, I think, was first to go, "Where's the Ludwigs?" And I didn't realize until listening to a tape of that show later, boy, he was absolutely right.
Really?
Those sound exactly like the music that we do, and so that's all it's been.
Well, let me ask you this. I know you play with Jerry Lee Lewis. Now, that is a feather in anybody's cap, and you've been playing with Jerry for how long?
23, I think this is the 23rd year now.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you've pretty much traveled the world with Jerry Lee
I
Lewis.
have. I'm grateful for that.
What drums do you play on Jerry Lee's show?
Well, on those shows, I play a set of Drum Workshop DW drums. The same configuration: one mounted tom, one floor tom, crash, a ride, pair of hi-hats. Very simple setup. And usually I have those for so they don't think I'm sliding, because I generally just need a bass drum, a snare drum, and a cymbal with Jerry. He likes it old school, and so the other two are just so I look like I'm worth what they're paying me. It really
That's great. That's great. So Rick, you're playing the bass here, and so you had to get that violin bass, right?
Oh yeah, well actually that kind of fell in my lap sort of as an accident too, because Jeff got one too, and he got his, and he made the mistake of loaning me his.
Oh,
and so one of the things I quickly found out is what a cool country bass it is, and a friend of mine started calling me, and I went out and me and Jeff did some demos, and and I played his, and I love the thing. Plays great, looks great, sounds great. I was like, well, anyway, long story short, I kept his for probably 6 or 8 months longer than I should have. And he called my late wife at the time and says, "Tammy, look, Thanksgiving's coming up, and I don't want to come over to eat Thanksgiving dinner with y'all. I want you to call a musician's friend and order Rick one of these basses so I can get mine back." I've asked him 2 or 3 times, and he'll bring me mine back for 2 weeks and go, oh yeah, Jeff, I forgot, man. I got this other cool country gig with Lance, and can I get that thing back? And he said every time he gets it back, it takes me another 6 months to get it back, so please buy him one of these.
So you got your own. That's great. Well, guys, this has been great. I wish we had longer to talk. Here's what we're going to do now. We're going to fade to black, I think, and then we're going to get set, and the next thing our viewers will see will be Jeffrey and the Pacemakers. Thanks for watching. All right, folks, we're back here. We've got Jeffrey and the Pacemakers here in the studio. We've got dancers. We've got the Hoopers from Co-Motion Studio over in Crosstown, too, Chloe and Katie. So we're going to get this thing cranked up. We just had a great interview with Jeffrey and the Pacemakers, and now we're going to hear some great British invasion music. Hit it, boys.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night, I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get under you, I find the things that you do that make me feel alright. You know I work all day to get you money to buy you things. And it's worth it just to hear you say you're gonna give me everything. So why on earth should I moan? 'Cause when I get you alone, you know I feel alright. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, feeling you holding me tight. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night, I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get over you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. Alright! So why on earth should I know? 'Cause when I get you alone, you know I feel alright. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, feeling alone in this time. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night, I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get over you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. You know I feel alright. You know I feel alright. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just like
shoes are made of leather. 'Cause I'm a substitute for another guy. I look pretty sharp, but my heels are high. The simple things you see are all complicated. I look bloody young, but I look backdated, yeah. Substitute me for him. Substitute my cook for gin. Substitute you for my mom. At least I'll get my washing done. I was born with a plastic spoon in my mouth. The north side of my town faced east and the east was facing south. Well, now you gotta look me in the eye. The crocodile tears I watched you cry. It's a genuine problem you won't try. So work it out and all just passing by, passing by. Substitute me for him. Substitute my cook for gin. Substitute you for my mom. At least I'll get my washing done. Well, I'm a substitute for another guy. I look pretty drunk, but my heels are high. The simple things you see are all complicated. I look bloody young, but I'm just backdated, yeah. I was born with a plastic spoon in my mouth. The north side of my town faced east and the east was facing south. Well, now you gotta look me in the eye. The crocodile tears are what you cry. It's a genuine problem you won't try. You're working out it all just passing by, passing by. Substitute me for him. Substitute my cook for gin. Substitute you for my mom. At least I'll get my washing done. Substitute your lies for fact. I see right through your plastic mat. I look all white, but my dad was black. My violin suit's really made out of sack. I saw you. I'm just mad about Saffron. And Saffron's mad about me. I'm just mad about a Saffron. And she's just mad about me. They call me Mellow Yellow. They call me Mellow Yellow. Go lively. They call me Mellow Yellow. Just mad about 14, and 14's mad about me. I'm just mad about a 14, and she's just mad about me. They call me Mellow Yellow, quite rightly. They call me Mellow Yellow. They call me Mellow Yellow. Forever to fly with velocity nil. Born high forever to fly. If you want your cup, I will fill. They call me Mellow Yellow. They call me Mellow Yellow. Quite right, still. tropical banana. It's gonna be a sudden craze. Electrical banana is bound to be the very next phase. They call it mellow yellow. They call me mellow yellow. Quite right. They call me mellow yellow. I'm just mad about saffron, and saffron's mad about me. I'm just mad about saffron, and she's just mad about me. They call me mellow yellow. They call me mellow yellow. Quite rightly. They call me mellow yellow. He's so mellow. He's so mellow. Good. I can feel a new expression on my face. I can feel a growing sensation taking place. I can hear the guitars playing lovely tune. Every time that you walk in the room, I close my eyes for a second and pretend it's me you want. Meanwhile, I try to act so nonchalant. I see a summer's night with a magic moon. Every time that you walk in the room, maybe it's a dream come true. Walking right alongside of you. Wish I could tell you how much I care, but I only have the nerve to stay. I can feel something pounding in my brain. Just any time that someone speaks your name. Ooh, the trumpet sounding, I hear the boom. Every time that you walk in the room, every time that you walk in the room. I can't stay, yes I know. You know I hate to go. So goodbye, love was sweet, even though incomplete. So I'll cry just a little 'cause I love you so, and I'll die just a little 'cause I have to go away. Can't you see how I feel when I say love's unreal. So goodbye, love was sweet, even though incomplete. So I'll cry just a little 'cause I love you so, and I'll die just a little 'cause I have to go away. Every night I still hear all your sighs very clear. Now love's gone, gone away, as I once heard you say. So I'll cry just a little 'cause I love you so, and I'll die just a little 'cause I have to go away. I see it my way. You'll have to keep on talking till I can go. I see it your way. On the chance that we might fall apart before too long. We can work it out. We can work it out. You what you're saying. If you're wrong, you see you think that I tried. You what I'm saying. Work it out and get it straight or say goodnight. your love, I'd give you diamond rings and things right to your door. For your love to thrill your earthly light, I'll give you diamonds bright. For your love, there'll be days I will excite, make you dream of me at night. For your love, for your love, for your love. For your love, I will give the stars above. For your love, I will give you all I could. For your love, for your love, for your love, I'd give the moon if it were mine to give. For your love, I'd give the stars and the sun, for I live. For your love, to thrill your earthly light, I'll give you diamonds bright. For your love, there'll be days I will excite, make you dream of me at night. For your love, for your love, for your love. For your love, I will give the stars above. For your love, I will give you all I could. For your love, for your love, for your love, for your love. When you're moving right up close to me, that's when I get the shakes all over me. Quivers down my backbone, I got the shakes in my knee bone. Yeah, the quivers in my backbone, shaking just the way you say goodnight to me. Brings a feeling on inside of me. Quivers in my backbone, I got the shakes in my knee bone. Yeah, the quivers in my thigh bone, shaking all over, shaking. I preach, my dear friends, you are about to receive on John Barleycorn, nicotine, and the temptation of Eve. I saw a man walking upside down. My TV is on the blink. Made Galileo look like a Boy Scout. Sorry about that. Hanging from a pine tree by my knees, sun shining through the shade. Nobody knows what it's all about. Keep an open mind and let it all hang out. Saw a man walking upside down. No parking by the sewer sign. Hot dog, my razor's broke. Water dripping up the spout. I don't care. Raining inside a big brown moon. How does that mess your baby up, leg? Eating a Reuben sandwich with sauerkraut? Tighten your belt and let it all hang out. Everybody say, let it all hang out. 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 I'm gonna go home and feed the dog. Let me tell you about my baby. You know she comes around. About a 5 feet fall. From her head to the ground. You know she comes around here. Just about midnight. She made me feel so good. She made me feel alright. And her name is G-L-O-R-I. night to me. Crazy feeling on inside of me. Close down my backbone. I got the shakes in my new bone. Yeah, the crazy in my We're Jeffrey and the Pacemakers from Memphis, Tennessee. Have I the right to hold you? You know I've always told you that we must never, ever part. Have I the right to thrill you? You know I'll wait until you give me the right to make you mine. Oh, come right back, I just can't bear it. I got your love and I want to share it. Come right back, I'll show my love is strong. Oh yeah. Have I the right to touch you? If I could, you to see how much you send those shivers running down my spine. Have I the right to thrill you? You know I'll wait until you give me the right to make you mine. Oh, come right back, I just can't bear it. I got your love and I long to share it. Come right back, I'll show my love is strong. Oh yeah, all right. Have I the right to hold you? You know I've always told you that we must never, ever part. Have I the right to kiss you? You know I'll always miss you. I've loved you from the very start.